We are talking about systems of equations, and we want to graph and solve system of linear equations in two variables. So here we have two equations, 15x minus 6y is equal to 0, and 5/7 x minus 2/7 y is equal to 10/7. And we want to solve it graphically. So graph both equations and then check for the intersection. So that's what we want to do here. And the first thing that we have is we have this equation that is divided by 7. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by all sides by 7 in order to get that 7 out of the denominator. So I'll multiply all terms by 7. So the 7's cancel, and we're left with just 5x. And then the 7's cancel, and we're left with just minus 2y. And the 7's cancel, we're just left with 10. So we have 5x minus 2y equals 10. Now we want to solve to get y by itself. So we subtract 5x, and we get negative 2y is equal to negative 5x plus 10. And then we can divide by negative 2. And then we get y is equal to 5 over 2x. Well, that should be plus a negative or minus 5. So that's one equation. And then we can look at the other one. And we want to get y by itself. So we'll just write this over here. 15x minus 6y is equal to 0. So we subtract 15x. And then we get negative 6y is equal to negative 15x. And we can divide by negative 6. Divide by negative 6. And these are both divisible by 3. So we can divide 15 by 3. And we can divide actually negative 3 because they both have negatives. So we can divide them both by negative 3. And then we're left with y equals 5 over 2x. And so right now we can see that we have the same slope and we have a different y-intercept. So right away we should be thinking parallel lines when we go to graph it. So we have to set up our axis. So we have 5, negative 5, negative 5, and positive 5. So the first one we can graph. So we go down to negative 5, and then our slope is up 5 over 2. So up 5 over 2. And then we have that line there. So we can graph it. I might as well do one more. Up 5 over 2. So we get those 2 points. We can graph between those 3 points, the y-intercept and the other 2. All right, and then the next one we have up 5 over 2. And we have, if we don't have anything written down, we know our y-intercept is 0. So we're going to go up 5 over 2. And then we can go down 5, back 2. And we can plot that line. So because these lines are parallel, these are inconsistent. That would be the solution for this. Inconsistent, in other words, parallel.